Hi, this is Ben Ames, Senior News Editor with DC Velocity Magazine, and we're here at the MODEX 2024 trade show in Atlanta on Monday, day one. Here bright and early, we are visiting at the Kardex booth. I'm standing with Mitch Hayes, who leads the Kardex AutoStore group for North America. Mitch, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by this morning. We really appreciate it.
To start us off, can you tell us a little bit about Kardex and what sort of services you offer, what the history is?
Yeah, absolutely. So Kardex is a market leader in automated storage and retrieval systems. We're also the world's fastest growing AutoStore provider as well. So we're excited to be here showing off not only our AutoStore capabilities, but also our full company capabilities with ASRS technology as well.
Sounds like a ton of growth. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about specifically here at MODEX. Are there any particular messages or products that you're sharing with all the people on the show floor?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited about two things that we're launching here at MODEX. The first is Kardex FulfillX, which is a WES that's purpose-built for AutoStore. So it doesn't do all technologies. It's very specific to optimizing and getting the best performance out of AutoStore. And then in addition, we're also demoing our intuitive pick assist, which we refer to as IPA. And again, it's all about getting the most out of picking or other warehouse functionality at the AutoStore port.
Got it. And so you use the expression WES, that's the warehouse execution system, probably, if people aren't familiar.
That's correct.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit about how those work?
Yeah. So FulfillX is actually built to be an end-to-end pick and pack, not a replacement for your WMS. Actually, we want to work very, very closely with your WMS. Just own the pick and pack portion, and then let the WMS company do everything else in the warehouse, where they're much more suited. They have much better experience to do all of that for the client.
Gotcha. So pick and pack, there are a ton of different items that people sell or handle, of course. Is there any sort of sweet spot for the size, the shape, or the weight of what the inventory might be?
Yeah, so it's pretty easy for us. It's if it fits in the AutoStore bin, it would go into the AutoStore. If it doesn't fit in the AutoStore, or if it's maybe a really high mover or something, then we would put that in a manual picking area, and then we would do a consolidation at the pack for that.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Terrific. And are there items in the booth here that we're looking at that people might be able to see when they come by?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the two demonstrations that we have, the first is of our FulfillX software. So it's a live demonstration. It's not on rails. You can kind of move around, take it wherever you want to take it. We feel like that's very important when you demo something, that it's not step one, step two, step three, but the world is your oyster. You could take it wherever you want to take it. And the same thing with the IPA. We're demoing that as well, a variety of products. You could see how that works, and we'd love to show you that as well.
Perfect. Maybe we can take a walk over and take a look. And now we're here at the demo station, and Mitch, maybe you could tell us a little bit about how this IPA works.
Yeah, absolutely. So the intuitive pick assist effectively takes AutoStore picking at a workstation to the next level. Historically, there's always been a monitor that's up high. Maybe it's a touch screen. Maybe you're entering on a keyboard. But the operator at the workstation is always going to the monitor, back to the work they're picking or whatever the processing is. And we find that that's inefficient, having to go back and forth, kind of context switching. So the intuitive pick assist actually uses a projector and a series of cameras and sensors to beam everything down onto the port to keep all of your work down in front of you. So as I go in to pick, if I would go into the wrong bin, you could see that it gives us a red light, tells us that we're in the wrong one. Yeah. There's also no light to go forward. You can't complete the pick till you actually go into the right one, you get the green, and you can advance your pick to the next. In addition, the processing work here at the station, there's also a variety of other features that we can do with IPA. One is inline scanning. So instead of using a hand scanner, we could take the product, present it to the IPA. We could do serial number capture, UPC capture very easily. We can also measure the bin depth up and down. It helps us optimize the storage inside the AutoStore. And then lastly, we can also look for overheight. So if an operator overfills the bin, we can advise them that they have an overfill and have them correct that before they try and put it into the AutoStore. So for us, this is the next generation of picking on an AutoStore unit. It's already live on sites, a handful of sites, and this year we're looking forward to installing a lot more of these, not only in the US, but around the world.
Very good. And when people see these, just so the viewers can see it, it's kind of neat because this is not a touch screen here. It's just sort of part of the counter there that works from the brains up high there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're giving you kind of your real estate around the port back if you need to do some other work. But yeah, we're actually projecting that down from above. And then again, we're using cameras and sensors to kind of track the hand movements.
Great. Well, if you could let us know, so for people who may be here at MODEX at the show, how to find you guys and see it for themselves. And then also for those who might be watching from home, how they can learn more online.
Yeah. So actually, right as you come in the front door of Hall B, we're at 6410 is our booth number. And then you can always find us at kardex.com.
Terrific. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been Ben Ames for DC Velocity here at the Kardex booth at MODEX Day 1.